right. Welcome back to Cool Times Podcast. We talk all things cool about the cold storage construction industry. To my right, my lovely wife and business partner, Miss Jenna Free. I am also your host, Vince Free. And in studio today,
always love a good in studio.
we have our boy Hector Castro with BELDON Roofing.
Welcome.
Welcome, my guy.
Thank you.
I actually have a really cool about Hector. Can I read it?
Yeah.
So
Please.
Quinlan
please
wrote
do.
this.
The cool connector.
Our cool connector wrote this. She goes, Hector Castro leads the cold storage division in BELDON Roofing Company, focusing on roofing systems for facilities that cannot afford downtime. He works closely with owners, contractors, and project teams to ensure roofing is done right. With long-term performance in mind, his approach is simple. Do it with integrity, communicate clearly, and build it to last.
Ooh.
Amen.
Boom.
Okay, well
Did you write?
done.
No, you wrote that, I bet. You wrote that.
Thank you for the plug.
You wrote that. That was good.
You are a class act.
That's really good. You know what? And I know you, and all that stuff is true.
Isn't that so cool?
It's really cool.
Know your audience.
That's
and
right.
Be genuine.
That's right.
That's been my motto. And be that what? Easy button for your customers.
Oh, you guys have that in common. I
We
hear
do.
him say that all the time.
Well, when an owner says, hey, I'm going to give you this job, but guess what? You better be the PM. So
It's funny. They say that to me all the time.
All I say is, yes, sir.
That's right.
When do I show up?
Sir, tell me when.
They do that to me too. And I'm like trying to get out of project management, and they're like, no.
Good luck.
You're going to run this, right? I'm like, yep, sure am.
I'm just a phone call away.
I'm still here, still
I think
running
it's a
it.
testament
I like
to
it. It's
what
fun.
y'all have done in the industry.
Well, it keeps you sharp.
Sure.
It keeps you grounded,
Yep.
and it keeps you sharp. You know,
That's right.
Do you really want to be behind the desk? You know, basically in shackles?
Nah,
No, dude. I want to get in my truck. I want to go see boots on the ground.
that's it.
Okay.
You learn so much being in the field. Like you can sit behind a desk all week and think things are fine. But the second you step foot on the job site, you start seeing like, oh, wait, that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that.
Oh, yeah.
That happens all the time.
It does.
I mean, I'll share this with you. My success. I've had two mentors, but my success is right here. Being on the roof.
That's right.
As a young little punk kid,
Yeah.
young adult. And then what does Sasha call me? Oh, a man child. Yeah. She's like, Poppy, you're such a man child, you know? So, but my learning, best thing my father did for me was put me on the roof with a crew for several summers in a row. So my education was right here.
Yeah, that's right. In your
watching
eyes.
it go down.
In the eyes.
You know, making a mistake, getting yelled at or dog cussed,
Yeah.
and then not doing it again.
Dog cussed.
I
like
think I'm
that.
going to start using that.
That's pretty good.
That's how things were back then. I understand things have changed, and we've got to get a little PC, keep it G-rated, but everybody needs a good ass chewing every once in a while.
That's right.
Well, that's how you learn.
These darn kids are too soft coming out of school learning our trades.
Yeah,
We need to beat up on them a bit.
we never got a participation trophy.
No, I certainly didn't.
No.
And if I did, my dad would throw it out. It says 7th place on this. You want this, son? No. He's like, all right, garbage. See ya.
Yep.
So you started roofing how long ago?
So, my obviously first name Hector, last name Castro. I got to start with that dialogue.
Let's do it.
Mother and father are from Cuba. So I can't hide that last name, and nor will I. So my brother and I have a younger brother, Juan. We're 17 months apart.
Wow.
Both he and I were born here in the States, you know, good old Baylor Hospital, Gaston Avenue, you know, Dallas. So from Cuba to Dallas, we were born here at home. You know, the only thing that we first learned was Spanish, right? I mean, that's what mom and dad spoke. And then watching TV, Sesame Street, we learned English, and obviously going to private Catholic school, we took it from there.
Wow.
So that's that was our upbringing. You know, we didn't we were privileged young men growing up, and didn't take anything for granted. We learned to serve others. You know, when there's somebody in need, step in, fill in the gap. and help your brother or sister out. That's what we did. We go back to learning, right? Upbringing. Dad only knew Spanish, and from there, he spoke English coming here to the States. So that was till the day he passed. He could speak English, but with a heavy, heavy, heavy accent.
Mm.
Until this day, he couldn't communicate the way you and I can carry on a conversation, right? So people are like, wow, when you speak English, you don't have an accent. But then I see you go Ricky Ricardo on somebody in New York second. Would you agree?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So my wife gets mad. Oh, she tells me, oh, that's his first language was Spanish,
What an advantage, though, for you in our industry to be able to communicate with every single person.
It's huge.
So
I'll give you an example. Your awesome superintendent, Miguel Parra.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So I saw him struggling a little bit. So I come over, I see him.
That's right.
So we talk about what he wanted to convey. I read his mind already because I do this all the time.
Yep.
So speaking to him in his native tongue just took the pressure all off of him.
That's right.
Hey, relax. We're here.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I need you to do.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to tag team this together and we're going to fix this problem.
That's right.
Yep.
And just like, he was like, oh, thank you, Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
But having that in my arsenal, it's like, well, how do you know this word? This is a word that comes from this part of the country, this dialect. Well, when you work with Mexican guys, Hondurans, Salvadorians, even Puerto Rico, Venezuela, all those dialects.
Yeah.
So they're like, man, that's a word that we only used to use in our village. Well, guess what? I know it. I know it too. So that's a big help.
Yeah,
That's huge.
That's helped us a lot,
very.
or at least helped me.
Yeah.
Bring
Yes.
they have a comfort level because it's like they're intimidated and they shouldn't be because of that language barrier. So if I can help bridge that gap, that's huge.
Absolutely.
Kind of like, okay, lower the fence and then now we can communicate. So it helps. It helps. And then I got other guys who are, well, I'm not learning Spanish, so deal with it. Okay, hey, that's great too. You have an opinion. If it works for you, that's good for you. But at least for me, it's been beneficial, especially in my industry, knowing 2 languages.
That's huge.
Big plus.
I feel like it's a game changer for making teamwork happen, like in the moment. Because like you say, and like we know, in construction, there's never not a problem. There's always something that we have to, work together on.
If you really want to know the truth, what we do every day is solve problems. That's all we are. Problem solvers.
That's right. No, it's true. Especially in today's time where we are seeing so many new people enter the space.
Yes.
Right. And trying to do things.
That scares me. That scares me. That scares me.
I know. And they're trying to figure it out.
Figure it out on somebody else's nickel?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's just it, right? I mean, we'll keep all our job names that we're on together quiet. But I mean, just seeing some of this stuff, like the steel work, it's like these cold storage buildings have been built the same way forever. And why are they trying to reinvent the wheel here? What are you guys trying to accomplish here? What are you doing? So
what's the why behind it?
You bring up steel, right? So I learned from an old school superintendent when the columns came up and the first wall came up, and then the wall that would be leading the edge for the rake edge. He would go out and make sure that building was square, not wait until all the structure was up.
That's right.
And then check.
Hey, this is out of square by 2 inches, 3 inches, 6 inches. I miss the old school guys.
Amen to that.
I had a mentor. I'm sure
had
you had a mentor. I'm
right.
sure you had a mentor. We all have. So I would like to pay some homage to those guys And I've got a neat little story that I can share with you whenever you're ready about
Let's
like
do it.
mentorship. Because those guys, salt of the earth, men or women, my God, they have the patience of Job. So I wish I had that.
Yeah.
Same. But I work on it, right? I work on it, right?
Maybe not.
I work on it. Somebody's got patience. Yeah,
That's right.
Somebody's got patience.
That's right.
But I, for example, I have two, watching my father, watching what he did, him being, firm but fair. And I never wanted to disappoint him. He was my role model. So I love him dearly still. We lost him through an accident. That'll be a topic for another show. But he was instrumental in my life, my brother's life, Juan.
Yeah.
And then my mother basically had to step in and fill in the gap and be a father and a mother. So we are the men we are today because of that woman.
That's right.
God rest her soul. So she was a trooper. My wife can attest to that. It was so funny. She finally figured out that I was going to marry this beautiful woman. She went like this to my wife. Ha! Hi, honey, he's you problem now. My job here is finished. Is what she said to,
dude,
is what my mother said to Stephanie.
Oh my
I was like, oh,
get
boy.
out, dude. That's amazing. That's an incredible story. My father was the same way. He's still with us today. He's still grumpy.
Yes, he can be grumpy.
But he worked construction his whole life. He did concrete. So he worked in the union out in Wisconsin, did concrete, and he would do chores around the house and I would help him. And nothing is more nerve wracking than holding the flashlight for your father. Like that, nothing. You know what I mean? Like gotta hold it right there. Like that's
right
pressure.
spot.
That's pressure.
Never the right spot.
And it's unfortunate because today's era of today's kids will never understand the flashlight pressure. They just won't.
They won't.
But he taught me one thing because I would see him do something and I'm like, why don't you just do it that way? And he's like, you have to do it right. Do it right the first time. And you need the right tool. Like he would delay a project 35 minutes to go get the right tool to come back and do the project when he's just the right tool makes the project successful and you have to do it right. No shortcuts. And he just instilled that into me. That's it.
Yeah. Even when we hang pictures at home, you have to
I'll
have
go
the
to
right
Home
tool.
Depot and buy the right tool. If I don't have it, I'm like, I need the right tool. She's like, where are you going? Just use that. I'm like, I am not going to take that Allen wrench and do 99 turns when I can just have a drill bit go, you know what I mean? Like I want the right tool.
Oh yeah.
Period.
It's called being a perfectionist.
That's right.
Don't apologize for that. Don't apologize for that.
That's true.
It makes everything run smoother.
I'm a neat freak.
Yep. Same.
So,
Same. Yeah.
cleanliness is next to godliness. So I use the same approach in life and on my jobs. I do not like to see a disarray. I go,
That's right.
pardon my French, batshit crazy when I see trash and things all over the roof. I just, I don't like that.
No.
But Hector, we just had 50-mile-an-hour gust winds come through.
yeah.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
let's
Clean it up.
Let's clean it up.
Let's clean
Same
it
one.
up.
I just walked the Benny Keith job site and I was like, Miguel, I go, why are there handprints all over these panels? And he's like, well, we just put them up. I go, yeah, but the owner's literally here right now. And if I can see him, he can see him. Like, and I tell you what, by the end of the day, every single panel was like spotless. Everyone. And it just, I'm like, I like clean, I like organized, you know?
It shows.
Yeah.
It shows. I mean, and then that proves to the owner, the general contractor, that you are a real trade partner that cares.
I do.
You know?
You have to.
Yeah.
That's how you survive in this industry. You have to care.
Yes.
You have to. And you know, you guys have done such a phenomenal job, and it's such a blessing to have you guys on job sites because you communicate well, you're present in meetings, and man, your teams, you got a great team.
Yes.
You guys do great work.
I may be great at what I do, but if it's not for my beautiful army,
That's right.
boots on the ground, this could never in a million years work.
That's right.
It's just not. with the division that I run, we're not going to do a retail center. We're not going to do a big box. All we do are cold storage facilities back to back to back to back, year over year.
Mm-hmm.
So we've honed our skills and we've been able to, be proficient and maximize at what we're good at. And then it comes with guys like you in the IMP industry.
Mm-hmm.
We all need not good, but great IMP installers.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do our job. We can't finish our job if your panel's not installed, fastened, cut, thermally broken, and sealed. The most critical item sealed. So then we can do our job and follow behind you.
That's right.
And evidently, you've had some issues with steel because if the steel's wrong, guess what? You're not putting that panel up.
Yep.
It happens.
Yeah, and the girts are off. We can't hang a panel on a girt that's 1.5 inches off.
No.
Right? I mean, all these things, they all come together. You need every trade. Concrete to steel. Everybody.
The refrigeration guy's got his hand in the cookie jar as well.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
The electrician, all those guys, mechanicals, they all need help too.
Well, and you need to work together. So tell me a little bit, what's maybe your approach with your teams? Like because I know that this has happened. I mean, it's happened for us where you have trades that don't necessarily want to work well with you or just are there to, we're just going to do our thing and we're out. We're like, how do you handle those situations? Like and you can speak to this too, Vince, like, cause I know we've encountered it. Like, how do you teach that the teamwork is necessary to reach the mutual goal? Like, it's not just each individual trade's goals. We're all going for this overarching goal together.
So for example, that big monstrosity that we're working on in Alachua, Florida, the design build general contractor wanted us there sometime in November.
Okay.
And I'm looking at photos and I'm like, there's really nothing for us to do. So we waited.
Okay.
And then I purposely waited.
Okay.
Then I fly out there with my superintendent, Rick, and he and I walked the facility to make sure.
Okay.
Hey, look, this job is large. We're going to have 2 weeks of nothing but coming in with materials, staging. And I feel a success. You asked about how do you start a job? Well, we start a job with me, a principal, being there.
Okay.
And I have a thing called a shop drawing, roofing and sheet metal shop. That's our Bible.
That's right.
I don't really care what the architect has drawn or shown per se. This is what I submitted. This is what's our Bible. So the day that I'm not there, my superintendent's not there, my foreman, Donnie, knows, okay, if I follow this, I'm not going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get yelled at.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get fired. I'm not going to make a mistake. It just takes that guesswork out of their head. They don't like second guess themselves, which I don't like when they do that because they've done it for a long time, but it helps.
Yeah.
So I like to visit the job first.
Okay.
Make sure it's really ready. I got to give your team time to get those panels on.
Yes.
Not just get them on, get them cut to the right height of my insulation. Then get the panel thermally broken where we make not one, but 2 cuts and rip that skin off.
Yep.
That's right.
Okay. I was taught that 25 years ago, plus or minus, from a great guy, another mentor of mine by the name of Jimmy Dowling with Southwest Vault Builders. So if your mentor's still alive, please call him. Tell him thank you.
That's right.
I did that 2.5 weeks ago and it just made his day.
That's right.
I love that.
Made his day. So those guys are not going to be here forever.
Right.
So we need to thank them.
Absolutely.
Because that man, not to just, speed back, but that man gave me a chance. He gave me an opportunity. He had the patience of Job. He showed me, he knew I was a great roofer, right? I came with a wealth of knowledge from being a young man. I knew what I was doing and talking about. He just added the icing on the cake. He showed me what to do for cold storage construction. I never forget we did back in, I think it was 1998. That job was roughly like 2 years. So I think it got finished in 2000. So, 26 plus years, plus or minus a couple of months.
Yeah.
At the time, I did the nation's tallest freezer for Pilgrim's Pride chicken
Okay.
in Pittsburgh, Texas. Okay.
All right.
Not Pittsburgh, PA.
Texas.
Texas. Okay. Chicken country.
Mm-hmm.
So I, we walked it, we bid it. We used, I never forget this, 3 layers of 3-inch Dow blue board extruded, a deck mate. And then back then it was a 1/2-inch wood fiber board, everything gang fastened, and then big 30 by 100 foot sheets, 60 mil EPDM fully adhered, not one wrinkle on that roof, by the way.
Wow.
And every day at 120 feet tall is a windy day.
Uh-huh.
But that was a
It is.
rack supported structure.
Fact.
It was a ASRS. It had the capacity of holding basically 30 million pounds of frozen product. So Bo Pilgrim and those guys at the time, they flew to Germany to go look at a plant, and they mimicked those ideas and then brought it to there. It's still standing.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
So Jimmy Dowling showed me what to do, what not to do, and
And he was with Southwest Vault,
Southwest Vault Builders.
Larry Nolan's old gig.
Class.
R.I.P. Larry was the man.
Salt of the earth man.
He was the best.
God rest his soul.
Amen
man.
to that. He was awesome.
Salt of the earth guy. So that's what I love about this industry. Those cute
right.
guys
Yeah.
that took pity on a little kid like me.
That's right.
Held my hand,
Mm-hmm.
took me around, showed me the ropes, and Vince, I'm telling you, it's been ingrained. I'm not losing it.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not losing it.
Man, I feel like I've had a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
I've gained a lot of those selling cold storage doors to all those contractors, right? I mean, I sold to Larry Nolan,
You did.
Steve Cole and Steven Hansen or Steve Hansen.
And prior
all
to
those
prior to
guys,
him, he
man.
was a CPA. He bought that company. It was Bob Lawson who started Southwest Vault.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Right.
Yeah, just a little fun fact, man.
Man, look at that.
So that's
Cool.
why I tell people roofing is like the mob. We never forget.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
we
right.
never
We
forget.
don't.
I like it.
I do like it a lot. I mean, there's not a lot of like dedicated cold storage roofing companies out there.
No.
There's just not.
No,
There's
it's,
just not.
It scares me and it bothers me. Oh yeah, we can do that. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We're a big box guy, but yeah, we can do those details, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then what does the general do? He wants to get that job, so he gets that race to the bottom line.
That's right. That's right.
And then the
And then you
job
pay
gets
for it
screwed up.
later.
Yeah,
Then
then
you
the
pay
job,
for it later.
The job
Yeah.
gets screwed up, and then they call somebody like you and I to come fix it.
That's right. Pay for it later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah. So thank your mentor.
That's right.
Absolutely.
100%. Well, you
So
say,
important.
yeah, you, I want to circle back to the easy button because that motto was my favorite in the beginning.
Oh my gosh, we used it all the time.
Because dude, you got to make things easy. And I want to know how Belden turns on the easy button.
So the customer did their research, right?
Mhm.
They had company A, B, and C.
That's right.
They chose Belden, right? So name recognition is huge. Things cost way too much money. So we need to show them why these things cost what they cost, right? It helps when you've been in business. I tell people it's not that we've been in business for 80 plus years, is that we have successfully made a payroll first for 80 plus years, then been in business for 80 plus years. So it starts with culture,
Yeah.
caring, integrity, and then taking that, however you decide to make that transparent to your folks, and then making sure it starts from the top all the way down. I answer to Danny Mendez. He's not only shown but proven to me what a great leader he has been. So it's nice to have that. Hector, this is your division, but if I need help, I've got huge support.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Absolutely.
I can't do it all. You can't do it all.
Right.
You're only as good as your people. And
That's right.
I never forget that.
True.
That's a very true statement.
And then, you know, it's real simple. Okay, this is what I promised. Then finish the job and do what you said you promised you were going to do. You know, the old man told me, besides cleanliness is next to godliness, you know, when you start a job and you finish it, leave it cleaner than what you found it.
I was raised that way.
Yeah, that's anything.
Leave it cleaner than what you found it.
That's anything.
I was raised that way too.
You were.
Mm-hmm.
And now you
That's
have
why
OCD.
I clean up after you in the hotel rooms.
I kid you not. Like we're checking out hotel rooms and like she's making the bed. She's wiping counters down. I'm like, why are you doing that?
Okay, that's a little extreme.
I
I'm
don't
just
know,
walking around
man.
picking up all your trash that you've left everywhere.
Like I'll have an empty water bottle on the counter. She's like, throw that out. I'm like, it's a water bottle. Like she's like, put it in the garbage. I'm like, okay.
You don't have to make it messier.
You know, he left his razor in the shower. Hey,
Yeah.
go
That's
get that.
right. Yeah,
Go
exactly.
get that. You left your toothbrush. Okay, no, we'll throw it away. We'll get a new one.
That's
We'll throw
right.
it away.
Get a new one. Buy a new one.
So who's the clean freak?
We're
the
kinda
missus?
I think I am a little bit more, but he's
I like my stuff organized and clean as well.
He doesn't like clutter.
I don't like clutter, but she has OCD.
Okay, well, that's a good
It's
trade.
not diagnosed.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's a good
I
trait.
am a doctor.
Okay,
I'm-
Dr. Free.
I'm a doctor of freeze. No, so I could move something on like the table, like in the living room, like just I could slide the books over 3 inches to the right in the middle of the table, and she'd come into the house and she'd be like, "Something's not right," and she'll find it and move it back. I'm like, "What?" And I'll do that. I'll like I
It's so
do
rude.
that. On
He does it all the
purpose.
time.
I do that on purpose.
Mhm.
I'll move stuff like the big candle on our kitchen.
He keeps
island.
moving it.
I'll move it. She's like, "Doesn't go there."
Thinks it's funny.
I have fun with it. That's how we spice things up.
Lame.
Okay, 12 years. Yeah, you better. Yeah, you're gonna have to get off the G-rated version.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and just explore a different boundary. Okay.
Man, it's about as safe as I can talk about for this podcast. Heyo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're welcome.
That's funny.
You're welcome. Well, let's talk, man. I want to talk industry standards
Mm.
because I know you have.
That's
lot to talk about.
that's a big topic.
Yeah.
You know, we say, okay, education, right? It all starts with education. Well, who's educating?
Mm.
I mean, who's educating us? An
That's right.
architect?
That's right.
Somebody that's never poured foundation footers
Mm-hmm.
or what's a column block?
Mm.
Put up an IMP panel. Where does the butyl go? You know, on the cold side,
that's
warm
right.
side.
Man,
Who's teaching?
man, I had a GC stop us and say, "Why aren't you putting 45 mil rubber underneath your panel?" And I'm like, "It is a cooler. It's a cooler panel that's sitting on finished floor. You don't put that there." Oh, well, our details show it. I'm like, "Your architectural drawings that I didn't follow, that you signed off on my shop drawings, which are
Well, it's your
my
Bible.
Bible. That's
It's your
that's
Bible.
our Bible. That's what we're doing." And you know, like we'll look at those architectural drawings, and our drawings get redlined to death from the architect or the GC. They're like, "You're not following our drawings." I'm like, "I know, on purpose." So yeah, yes, 100%.
So
We get that all the time.
you know, who's teaching us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's coming up with industry standards?
That's right.
I've told you from day one, it's going to take a guy like you, me, bring in
Mhm.
Eric,
Mm-hmm.
and then let's talk this through. I feel that it's becoming such a problem with everybody
Mhm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need to get into cold storage. This is where the trend's going, and they don't know
Mhm.
the first thing about it,
Mhm.
or have the people to do it. You know,
Yeah.
forget about the
Mhm.
money. What about the know-how? What about the people? The people that are going to start it, but who's going to get you, you know, to the
Yeah.
finish line?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, we really start to see the problems when these buildings become negative pressure. And then why is this
yeah.
condensating? Where's the strip coming from?
Mm-hmm.
You know, now I've got ice forming. What's going on here? And then this happens,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Well, it's him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we certainly do need to create our own cold storage design summit team.
A summit.
We do. That's a really good idea. Y'all heard it
Just-
first.
Just get best practices.
Y'all heard it first.
If guys like us that have done it right, if we set the standard, and then we can help teach the others so that it just levels up, brings these guys here. I mean, they've got good intentions.
100%.
Oh yeah.
They've got great intentions.
We all want to win. Yeah.
Roofers, IMP guys, they're salt of the earth guys. Okay. Some guys out there give us a bad name. I understand, but you're going to have that in any industry.
Yes.
So let's bring the playing field up. Let's get things not necessarily, let's educate these guys, explain to them why we need to do it this way so that we're all bidding it and doing it the same way. And then these owners that are paying massive amounts of money for these buildings.
Yeah, that's right.
Are they really getting what they're paying for? We need to prove to them that they are.
True.
Educate the owner. It starts with him because that's where the money's coming from.
Yep.
We've got to educate our design build general contractor. They need help too. They're not perfect. And then we all need to take our turns helping each other.
Yep.
I'm not going to let Miguel make something up. A perfect example that's happening to me in Buda, Texas. On a tri-temp facility, freezer expansion, cooler expansion, and dry storage expansion. Very large project. The IMP installer says he's behind. He doesn't have his trim for his stack panel joint. No, Hector, just have your sheet metal guy just come in and lay in the downspout. I'll be able to snake my trim behind there and finish my envelope for my seal. I'm like, absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
The GC wants the downspout to go down to control the flow of water so it's not, destroying the his grading at the bottom. And I'm like, no. So what do I have? My superintendent calls me, hey, they want us to do this. He goes, I know what you're going to tell me. No,
I love that.
No, but hell no. Okay. I'm keeping it G-rated. I had to use the F-bomb.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
that's right.
I said,
That's
no,
right.
but hell no. So immediately I call what would be your next of kin, the IMP guy. And I said, hey, they're asking me to do this. Your guy's telling me to go ahead and do it. He can snake it behind. I'm just telling you, I am not going to let that happen.
That's right.
Because when this thing comes to fruition and it's leaking there, even though it's going to be your fault, we're all going to lose. Okay. We are all going to lose. So I'm going on record that I'm not doing that.
That's right.
I'm protecting you from making a costly mistake.
Yeah.
So that's what we need to do to help each other out.
I mean, how are you going to, you need to get in there and with the peel and seal and heat mold it to the panel and get it right. And you don't want to be messing around.
And then put your decorative trim in, put your fasteners in.
That's right.
And then seal the top.
How are you going to do that with a big 6-inch downspout?
8 by 8 inch downspout.
8-inch downspout. No way. You're not.
So we had to stop him. We just came to the last 10-foot stick.
Just stop.
And then he's got to wait to get his trim in. He's got to get a boom lift to reach up there high enough. He's got to do his job before we can finish. So these are the problems and headaches I'm finding because they didn't allow enough time in the schedule and the costly mistakes that happen for having a general contractor. That's fine. I don't mind if you push. I'm all for that, but push the right way.
Yeah.
And the other guys in front of us have to do their job before we can finish ours. It's simple, but they make it very difficult and hard sometimes.
Well, when you're cutting corners, right?
Yeah.
You're just stacking problems on top of each other.
That's right.
Oh man.
Now, do you guys have details then that you guys just kind of push on the architects and GCs and say, hey, this is the way we're doing it? And do you get the same pushback? Like, hey, why aren't you following they mark up your shop drawings, right? You submit those, they mark them up, and then you go, this isn't right. Or you just give it to them and say, this is what we're doing. We don't even need a review.
So a lot of times, and I'm not going to throw any names out there as far as architectural firms, because I don't want people getting butt hurt,
Too many feelings, man.
Yes. Big boy feelings and big girl feelings.
That's right.
I'm with you.
That's right.
I have certain drawings that we've tweaked with not just me. I get buy-in from my foreman, superintendent. Hey, what if we do this? Hey, what if we do that?
I love that.
So I get all that buy-in, and then I come up with a litany of drawings that I'll submit. I still see what the architect has shown,
Mhm.
for that critical juncture.
Mm-hmm.
And then here, because I've had to make some comments like, hey, we don't use fiberglass insulation. We use rock wool insulation because when you press it down and compact it, you do not lose R value.
Right.
You'd be surprised how many people don't know that.
I'm sure it's a lot.
So and then we've actually, to your point, hey, we take it as a compliment. Hey, do you mind if we use your drawings here or what you've got drawn up? Can we copy this? Sure, no problem. You know,
Sure.
I got to help you, because if not, in 11 or 12 months, we're going to have problems. And that's when the finger point happens.
yeah.
And then
Mhm.
that's when the lawsuits happen, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
100%.
Yep.
You know, all they care about is the end date. Hey, I've got a tenant I locked in, products coming in such and such date. I don't care. Make it work.
This episode is brought to you by Applied Fabricators, or AFAB as we like to call them.
Need a partner that's rapid, responsive, and reliable? Applied Fabricators delivers top-tier metal solutions with speed and precision, so you can stay on schedule without the stress.
Their expert team tackles the toughest projects, ensuring quality and efficiency every step of the way. So go grab a beer. AFAB has it from here. Do you have any examples of small mistakes that create big operational issues
Yes.
that you want to share with us? That you want to talk about
So
for our audience?
yeah. So for me, when you guys are installing panels, you guys are ahead of us, right?
That's right.
Y'all are 2, hopefully 3 months on, let's just say, a standard 300,000 square foot building, right? Just a perfect rectangle. You're cutting and capping, and then, you know, people think that well, a labor should be able to do that. No, I beg to differ. You or your PM or your superintendents either will call me, my guy, my foreman. Hey, do you know how thick your roof insulation is going to be? And some guys are like, well, it's in the plans. Well, that's going to set somebody up to fail. Okay. If you really want to help somebody, you got to say, hey, look, just hang tight. Let me look. Cause I don't know that right now. I'll get back to you. So, okay. Hey, it's 9 inches. We're doing 3 layers of 3.
That's right.
Can you please cut on the gutter side? This is my biggest pet peeve. I go batshit when this gets screwed up. Can you please cut your panel? And when you go to cap it with your 16 gauge cap, okay, not 20, not 22, it needs to be 16 gauge for that top cap. My finished height, what I want your finished IMP panel height to be, is a 1/2 inch thick. Okay. Don't worry, because after we foam in the gap, we're going to shave down to the top of your panel. That way,
You want a 1/2 inch?
yeah, 1/2 inch.
Okay.
What that does
Okay.
is by the time you bring your membrane over the edge,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fully adhered, obviously, by the time you bring your membrane over the edge, you set your 1-piece gutter flange, and then your 2nd-piece gutter flange, and then you go to strip it in. You've already eaten up a 1/4 plus of that. So that way, when it rains, there's dew, you don't have ponding water
Ponding's the worst.
at the edge.
Yeah.
You know, I know you freaked out there, man. A 1/2 inch. Well, a 1/2 inch
No, it's
seems
not
like
that
a lot,
bad.
but it's not.
Yeah.
But that's a 1/2 inch with your cap already on, so it's the finished
That's right.
edge height
That's right.
on that leading edge. So we fight with that on a lot of jobs. But I want that guy to call me or call my Daniel or my superintendent, because that tells me he's before he cuts, he wants to what? Make sure it's right.
Mm-hmm.
So cutting that cap is so incredible.
Are you
right?
telling the GC this and the architect that in pre-planned meetings for that or ahead of time or no?
We'll get to that. That's what we'll before we start a job, we have a pre-construction meeting, and you want to take a guess who I want in that meeting?
You, the project manager if it's not you, the superintendents.
Oh, I'm going to be there for the first kickoff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't matter. I pride myself in always wanting to be there for that. If I got to move something around, change it to a date, I'll do that.
That's right.
But I want my team there.
Mm-hmm.
I want you there, the IMP guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guy is the refrigeration contractor. I want him there.
Okay.
Concrete, I'm not necessarily concerned about, but I want those three guys there so they can understand where we're starting, what's critical path.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, we're drying this in so beloved Fricks can come in and pour the floors, right?
I love it.
You know, I like those guys. I like those
They're
guys,
great
man.
too.
I
So
call them
good.
beloved Lord Fricks.
That's it.
Okay.
I love it. That's great. So do we. No.
But I want those key people there so they understand what's at hand, and then that gives them time to ask their questions. Hey, what about this? What about, so that way when I show up on site, I'm looking for landmines. Okay, with the experience, I'm looking because it's not going to be on a sheet of paper and it's not going to be on a little memo pad. Hey, here's what we need to look for. No, you need to go walk the roof. So after we're done, the general contractor, my team, your team, we are walking that roof. What am I doing? I'm getting a $500 knife out that it's already scratched, and I'm checking your cuts on your IMP panel joints. I'm making sure they are deep enough. I even got Daniel, my PM. I'm like, I don't care. Just charge that knife to the job. I don't care, man.
That's right.
But you're checking those joints. We will even take it a step further. We will remove, with your permission, one of your C-channel caps that caps the raw edge of your panel. We will take that off, and I'm going to make sure that there's what?
There's butyl there.
Butyl on each end of the 10-foot stick.
Both sides.
I'm going to make sure that there's butyl on the roof
panel
edge
joints.
and the leading edge. Okay, because I also get into arguments. Oh, you should only have to butyl the warm side. I'm like, dude, you're crazy.
That's right.
I'm not even a panel guy, and you're nuts. Then I'm going to look at your tongue and groove joint, and I'm going to make sure that you have two fat beads the size diameter of your thumb going across.
Right
so
over the
when
top of the joint. That's right.
when you sandwich that panel in, I'm going to see ooze out on either 10-foot piece of your stick. And then I'm going to know, yeah, man, this guy did right. And like I tell the guys, I'm like, you're not buying the butyl. Your company's buying the butyl. Use it.
That's right.
It's cheaper now than later.
Oh,
Much cheaper now than later.
And that product's cheap.
You know, and
Stick
then
of butyl.
some guys will accept that, and I'm not criticizing. I'm here to help.
I know.
And then some guys will look at you like a cow looking at a new gate, man. They're what? They're dumbfounded.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, well, how do you know so much about this? I said, just got a lot of years of practice,
That's
man. Thank God I still have a full head of hair, man.
Looks good too. Looks good.
You know, I can deal with the salt and pepper, man. I just can't deal with losing the hair, man.
Love it. That's great.
So
no, man,
that's
so
a good
true.
Cuban gene, man.
That
You know,
is.
Cubans are hairy dudes, man.
That's a good Cuban gene. That's right. I love that, dude. That's funny.
But that's what I do.
That's huge, though. That's huge. That's
I like
right.
to go there, you know, and plus I want to tee it up for my team, right? So I've had this wealth of knowledge for 6 or 7 months, right? Now I've got to be able to how do I transfer that information down to my troops? Well, it starts with that Bible. It starts with having a good handoff, not on Teams, Zoom, whatever you use.
That's right.
It's boots on the ground. If you spent that kind of money, you should be able to fly out there, drive out there, stay in a hotel room. I don't care. Show your team that I'm here. Show your team that I care. And I'm going to walk you through this. You got questions. How do we fix this? You know, when we go up there, it's funny. And then we're taking photos, put them on a link, and then we'll discuss those photos where we see thermal cuts that looked like maybe somebody smoked a blunt or something, man. It was terrible. You know, I'm like, hey, were you drinking? What is this?
Mr. George.
Yeah, they make two cuts. They did to make two cuts, but they don't even, you know, they don't intersect.
Yeah.
So you find out a lot when you walk in the general contractor. He needs to get out of that job trailer. Well, that's what I got subs for. No. You're there to make sure that you're holding everybody's feet to the fire. That means get out,
accountable too.
get out of the trailer and go walk it for yourself.
That's what I tell all of our guys, our
yeah.
PMs. Like, don't just visit the job and shake hands with the super and leave. Get out, say hi to all the guys in the field. Show respect. Shake everyone's hand. Every single guy on that
field.
Have
them show you what they're working on.
Bring breakfast tacos and buy their lunch, and if need be, dinner.
Shake their hand. Let them know you appreciate them.
Yeah.
Ask them if they need help.
Happen.
They're the ones making it happen. Check, and you're checking their work and you're walking with the super and that's very important. 100%.
Yeah, no, I love that. I remember one of our now supers he did that with you on one of the jobs, and he was so excited to show him what he was working on, and I'm like
he wasn't even super yet.
He wasn't. He is now
field carpenter.
But
that's it. And
but he was
went up to him and said, "Hey," and
so excited.
Shook his hand and
let me show you what I'm working on. Let me show you this, and it was really cool.
Took me up in a scissor lift, which I hate heights now. I do.
No,
I don't know
you
why,
don't.
man. In college, I would paint homes and to pay for school, and I would go on a 40-foot ladder with sandals on. The very top peak of a house, painting it, just no care in the world. I mean, sandals, sweating, my feet are slipping out, don't care. And now I'm 40 feet in the air and I'm just white knuckle sweating. I'm like, this is crazy.
No safety harness, right? Yeah.
Man. Yeah. But I can walk up the stairs outside of a building and walk a roof, no problem. But like you put me in a boom lift and I'm moving. I'm shaking.
Well, those high reach suckers that get up to like 140.
Oh,
it takes you 15 minutes to get up that high, and then when you stop,
that arm's moving, man.
It feels like you're in the cliffhanger, man.
No, thank you.
It sways 8 to 12 feet. You're like you got butterflies in your stomach.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know that feeling.
You do it.
Yeah.
I don't have a fear of heights the way you do.
I know. We just went to Vegas and I've never been down to like Fremont when they like redid it with the big overhang and they got the zip lining that goes all the way through. You have ever seen that?
I've seen it.
Okay.
We just never did it.
So I don't like heights, but I'm talking a big game. We go out there with some friends and we saw the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere. Dude, it was badass.
So good.
It was so good.
They were so good.
Might as well be JT, man.
Yeah, man, it was so good. And I'm like, because I've never seen Backstreet Boys in concert, and dude, they were really good. And dude, they're all in their freaking late 40s, mid 40s now, right?
I think so.
Dancing, crushing it still. They still got it.
They did.
I want it that way. No, so we go to Fremont, and I'm talking a big game, and we're going to go zip line, and I
couple
kid
drinks
you
in.
not, I'm walking to the counter to buy the ticket, and I'm seeing all these pictures, and then I kind of look outside and like notice how high it is because there's 2 levels. There's like you can zip line, like sitting down in a harness facing forward, that's halfway up, or you can do the Superman, which is at the very top. And they're like, I go, we're sitting down, right? They're like, no, we're doing the Superman one. Like I go way up there. I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like I was freaked out. Lady who was selling us tickets goes, you'll want to do the Superman. It's a lot easier because they hook you up, they drop you down, and then the gate opens. And when you go out, you don't even see below you until you're like going. Versus the seated one, you actually have to like look over the edge and jump.
And you're like,
right?
Good
And she's
Lord.
like, it's easier to do the taller one. Trust me. I'm like, okay, man, I was shaking. I did it.
He did.
I did it. But
Survived.
man, when I was doing the Superman, I literally was holding on to my harness the entire time, and I couldn't even look over because there's 4. It's like me, Jenna, and our 2 friends, and you go at the same time, and I'm like in the middle, and I don't even have the courage to like do this and like look at Jenna because I was scared. I just looked forward.
You did.
Swear, it was great, but I did it. Never again.
That's what you said.
yeah, until the next time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she skydives. I'm like, you're nuts, man. Why would you jump out of a perfectly operational plane?
It was fun.
It's the thrill of the hunt.
Have you went skydiving?
No.
Would you?
Would
you skydive?
I would.
You would?
Yeah, I would. The older you get, it's terrible with Keyman insurance, life insurance. You're worth more dead than you are alive, And then I got my partner of 32 years saying, bullshit, you're not doing that.
Oh my god.
It is true.
You're worth.
Yeah, it's terrible. You're
See,
worth more dead than you are alive.
Otherwise, like, you know what? You should go. You should go skydiving. Yeah. Take that risk.
Yeah.
Oh my
Where's the life insurance policy? What drawer is that in?
My drawer. Man.
Call me when you're done.
Yeah, no skydiving and no motorcycles.
No motorcycle. Yeah, I won't do motorcycle.
No, I won't.
No chance.
Not here.
No.
Not here.
No.
On the ranch, yes, but not here.
Middle of nowhere, yeah. I don't trust other people driving. Not a chance. I've seen a motorcycle accident happen.
You did.
And I'm like, dude, I
Yeah, we were
ain't
right
doing
there.
that.
It was very scary.
California. That's probably the worst state because they allow you to go in and out of traffic.
Yeah. Everybody's what?
And everyone's on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you. It's bad here now too, though.
Yeah. Anyways.
With all those student drivers.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Back to cold storage.
Off topic.
Yeah. Student drivers.
You've been in the industry a long time. You've shared some already, but do you have a cool story that stands out from this industry specifically that you'd want to share with us?
So I think I'd have two. So as a little kid, just going to job sites with my father, seeing mass scale production, what always fascinated me was the smell of asphalt. I was like, as a little, like a little kid, when you got a go-kart, that when you first smell the gas tank, those fumes. Well, that was kind of like asphalt for me because I was like, man, every time I smell that, I smell money. I smell money.
Oh my gosh, I like
so
it.
I miss those days.
Yeah.
It was coal tar pitch back in the day and then asphalt.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I still like that smell today.
Mm-hmm.
Even if fresh asphalt's being laid, roads being paved.
Mm-hmm.
Just, it reminds me of being a little kid.
Absolutely.
The second one would be when I did the nation's tallest freezer.
Okay.
At the time with Southwood Vault Builders, they would build it, do the IMP panels, and then we would always do the roofing work for them.
Sure.
So we did that for many, many, many years. And that's who I owe my cold storage experience to, is that one man, Jimmy Dow. That's your mentor. So don't forget to call your mentor and tell him thank you. Mm-hmm. I'm here today because of you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that enough.
Okay. Well, good.
It's true.
So
it's true.
I love him though. Now he's my competitor again because he unretired, but I love him.
It is. Hey, man, it just makes you sharper.
It just
makes you sharper.
That's it.
It makes you sharper.
Iron sharpens iron.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
So being 120 feet tall at the time, I remember it was metal span panels, and they were 60-foot panels, each one, and then obviously the stack joint. It was pretty massive.
Dude, that had to been 15 years ago, 10. How long ago was that?
20?
No.
20?
That was at 20. I think they started pushing dirt in 98.
26.
And I think we were done right at 2000. So 26 years plus or minus.
That's crazy.
Plus or minus.
Mm.
So we learned a lot on that job.
Dude,
about
120
wind.
back then that's a tall, that's 180 today.
I just remember
220 today.
standing on top of the roof and just taking that entire view. I was
Right.
wow.
That's insane.
You could see Lake Monticello just for as far as you could see.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when something resonated inside of me. Yeah, dude, I could get into this.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
I'm not smelling asphalt, but I could get into this.
That is
I like
wild.
it.
So I just kept moving on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are today, never stopped. So I love what I do. I like helping others to succeed,
Yeah.
or at least showing others how to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And then just being that easy button,
Yes.
help your people,
That's right.
help your customers,
Mm-hmm.
help colleagues.
That's
right.
Get with Miguel and hey, Miguel, what about doing it this way?
That's right.
oh man, yeah, you're right.
That's awesome. Miguel speaks very highly of you.
Good teamwork.
He's a good egg.
One of the best.
He's a keeper.
Love him. Love
Right.
him.
And you know what? It shows because he loves you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He doesn't like you. He loves you.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I met him when we
Mhm.
started the company in California. I met
Yeah.
him in a US Bank parking lot.
Mhm.
We were working out of our 10 by 10 spare bedroom of our
Yes,
house
we
when we
were.
started the company, just Jen and I. And we had our first job going in Dodge City, Kansas. And I remember Miguel reaching out and he wanted a job. And he's like, I can meet you. I'm like, I'm in Southern California. He's like, yeah. He wanted to meet me. And so I met him in the parking lot to give him an application and looked at him, talked to him for like 3 minutes. I said, you're hired. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, yes, you're hired. We didn't have anyone else. And dude, and since then he's been a blessing. He's been so kind and cool and caring and hardworking.
He cares.
And he was a literally journeyman carpenter, entry level. And within 5 years, that man has went from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's requested on many of our projects.
and he's just,
Well, that's another compliment.
I tell you
when
what.
you have an owner or general
Mhm.
contractor says, "Hey, I'm going to award this job to you, but
But
you
I
need to
want
make sure
this."
so and so
Mhm.
Yeah.
is running it."
that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is a testament to his work.
The
His
majority
leadership.
of all of our leaders in the field, like Miguel, have started from that bottom. And
Mhm.
we've just instilled just the culture and leadership
Mhm.
and to them, and they ran with it, and they've excelled and they've changed their own lives.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's cool to see.
So cool.
It's cool to see. That's one of my cool stories, I guess. If I had to
From
give you one.
California
I
to
didn't ask
Texas, did he buy himself a cowboy hat?
No, man, but you know, I love his passion because he wants to work hard and
Mhm.
learn, and he's taken classes outside of working hours to learn English better and learn computer skills better, and
Mm-hmm.
he wants to take classes and just get smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Vince, I just
Growth.
want to be smarter. I want to do this.
It's
Or what do you
growth.
think of that? I go,
Mhm.
yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'll sign you up for that. You know, I'll pay for that for you. You do that?
Mhm.
Of course I would. Let's
Yeah.
go, you know. So it's cool. I love that.
Me too.
I wanted to ask you because we do have a lot of young listeners now that want to learn cold storage. They want to learn who the players are, and you know we've been blessed to have phenomenal guests like yourself come on, share wealth of knowledge, right? And amazing sponsors that sponsor this show
Mm-hmm.
help us do all of this with the production and our editing team. They're great, and you know. So long story short, I always ask folks like yourself, you're a mentor. If there's any advice you give someone right now, listening to the show, wanting to get into cold storage, if there's any like advice, what would you give a young male or female that wants to enter the space?
So I would, when I look at somebody, number one, do they have a willingness to learn?
Mm.
Can they shut up and listen and have a willingness to learn? If the meeting's at 8:00, will they show up at 7:45 in the parking lot and then come through 2 minutes later so that we're all prepped and ready to go at 8:00, not walk in at 8:00? Are they teachable?
Mm-hmm.
I like to start with that. And then, like I tell Danny, my partner, it's not Daniel's fault that, he's a young man. It's not his fault. He didn't grow up roofing or in this industry like you and I did. So over the last 5+ years, I've taken him under my wing. I've showed him. I've had to spend a lot of time. And if they have that willingness to learn, then I'm going to give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to, do information vomit to them, but I'm going to give them step by step. So the first thing to do, hey, when we go to look at a job, how are we going to access it? Is there a road? So I just start from the ground up, and then this is what you need to look for. Take a picture of this. Take a picture of that. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
And then just start over time understanding how you get this drawing to kind of look like that?
Exactly.
Yes.
Or how do you get that to kind of look like the drawing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I would ask God to give me patience, which I don't have too much of. I'm working on it. I've been told by my son that he goes, you know what, Bobby, you've mellowed out a little bit. So I'm like, okay, I'll take that.
Good.
I'll take that. So that's what I would do. You know, you talk about mentorship, right? So I purposely chose not to have my son work for me or underneath me.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a different method to my madness. Would you agree? What? Because what? We may do this. So I purposely sent him over to my buddy Ronnie over at Empire Roofing. So he's been there 8.5, going on 9 years, I think, in September.
Wow.
So my method was, let me go work for somebody else, go make a name for yourself, and then maybe we can talk in 10 to 15 years. Go learn on somebody else's nickel, and then I can bring him in that wealth of knowledge and then teach him. He'll call me when he runs into some cold storage issues. I'll tell him what to do. And, you know, we have the great shop talk, you know,
That's right.
which is cool. I love that I can share and pass that knowledge on to him. He goes, man, Bobby, thank you. The best thing you did for me, with me, not just me, but my fraternity brothers, when we didn't have any money, I wanted to go to Panama City and go party. I'm like, well, hey, that's great. You got any money? And he said, no. But, well, then we're not giving you money. We're paying for everything else. Deal with it. So him and his fraternity brothers, they worked over a spring break weekend and they made, you know, $1,200-$1,500. And then they had money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's great at what he's doing now because he learned. He had a foreman that he listened to. He had a foreman that showed him what to do.
Yes.
What these guys do, it's hard work.
It is.
It's not for everybody. And to truly be great, I believe, and this is my opinion, that starting out, you know, a new guy coming in, I would want him in the field for at least a year, just to look at all the nuances. You got to start somewhere, so that as you move up, you understand why we're preaching this, why this has got to happen, why you got to start with A first, not C. So that's what I would do. And my son right now, he's killing it.
Love that.
That's amazing.
I'm very proud of him. He bought his first house and didn't have to borrow one dime from mommy and daddy.
Okay.
Oh, shout out.
Look at you guys.
Yeah, thank
Proud
mama for that.
parents.
Thank mama for
That's
that.
awesome.
Thank mama for that.
Wow.
And then my daughter Sasha, she's killing it too. She's making that big girl money for IBM and oil and gas.
Look at her.
Okay.
Love that.
Yeah, she's
Very
the one that
cool.
calls me a man child. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, Poppy, you're such a man child.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
So,
You've been called that a few times too, I think.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Every day. Yes, every day.
Oh, I love it.
but
Man,
my
that's so
wife, my
cool.
wife Stephanie, 32 years. May 1st will be 33 years with the same beautiful woman that's kept it real. My 2 kids. She's been I've been through a lot of ups and downs. She's been my rock and my anchor. So
Love that. We need them. We need them.
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that woman right there.
That's
She'll
right.
tell you.
I know. Same.
I'll tell you right now.
That's true.
But yes, I'm a very blessed man.
Yes.
Wife, 2 kids, beautiful family.
Love that.
I've got my health. So, and I'm in a profession that I love, an industry that I love, and
And the people, man.
dude, I love what I do.
That's it. Man, I'm
Doesn't
gonna
get much better than that.
end with that.
Sounds good.
This or that question time.
Here we go.
You know this portion of the show.
I do not. I'm a virgin. So you just need to tell me: do we keep it G-rated still, or do we?
Well, there's
Or
only
do we
2
pass that
questions. There's
line?
only 2 questions where you can go rogue on an answer.
Okay.
The rest are this or that. So you have to pick what I ask
sure.
you, one or the other.
I'm good
That's
with
it.
that.
Yeah. So we get to learn more about you now, like outside the
Cold
off the
storage.
roof.
Off the
This
roof.
is off the roof conversation now. Okay. How was that?
I liked it.
That was
Well
good?
done.
Okay. All right. Well, about to build a roof off this one.
Oh boy, here we go. Too
Now I
much.
got a lot of
Too much.
Okay. Got you. All right. All right. You pre-construction meeting at 7 a.m. or client dinner at 7 p.m.?
I'd like to do both.
You got to do this or that, man.
I know, man. I want to do both. I want to get in their mind in the very beginning, and I want to finish it at evening.
I like that.
All right. Are you call, text, or email?
I'm call. I want to hear your voice.
That's right.
I like
Okay.
it.
I want to hear your voice.
You want to teach a construction class or mentor one person one-on-one?
I mean, I had a mentor. I'm partial to that,
That's right.
but the problem is so significant. I need to mentor that person, and then I'm also going to have to teach class.
He's answered all of the above on all of them
like
so
it.
far. I like it.
This is fun.
Hector's keeping it real.
I just,
I love it. Well, you're not going to get away from this one now, all right? Beach vacation or a mountain getaway?
beach vacation.
Oh, you got him.
I knew I'd get him on one.
Yeah, dude. Beach all the way. I want to take my 2-hour naps
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
and say, mesero, dos más, por favor.
That's it. I love that. Man, early bird or late night grinder?
You're not going to like the answer, but both.
Oh, man.
Both.
You're burning both ends of the candle, aren't you?
If I have to,
That's
and then I get yelled at, hey, you coming home anytime soon? Hey.
Yeah. Hey, I know what that is. You coming home soon? I'm hungry.
Well, I'm waiting for you.
You are. Thank you for that. When you do team calls, camera on or camera off?
When I'm clean shaven, I've got my, my hair done, the creams that my wife buys me to put
yep.
on,
That's
yes.
right.
And I've got my shirt on that's been pressed. Yes.
Camera on.
Camera on.
That's right.
If my hair's messy, it's probably going to be camera off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I recently got into skincare. So, I'm
did.
curious about what you're using.
She goes to some lady and she's like, here, you need to use this.
Yep.
Is there a brand name?
This is a
what's
toner.
up?
This is,
Yeah.
you got to use this
Yep, all
toner.
the
I have a-
stuff.
I have a
He's got all the
cream.
And then you
stuff.
got to use this, and this.
I
I'm
have
like,
a-
oh my
Yeah.
God.
I use Caldera. Cheap
Okay.
plug. I
Yeah.
use Caldera.
He likes it.
It's got a little
You stick to it. Like it's
face
the first
lotion,
thing that you stick
oil
to.
thing, and the eye thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a good one? Okay. You don't use that one though.
No, it's
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. Right on. Well, you look great.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're glowing. And it's not the neon lights behind you.
No. It's happy wife, happy life.
That's
man.
right. All right. This is going to be a fun one. If you could do a TED talk on any topic in the world, what would it be?
Man, it would have to be roofing, cold storage roofing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sticking to it.
The
Right
do's
on.
and don'ts.
I like
Do's and
that.
don'ts. Ooh, I
Do's and
like
don'ts of
it.
cold storage roofing.
Why
by
Coming
Hector Castro.
soon.
why we stagger the insulation.
That's right.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, that was an easy
That's
one
what
for
I
you.
would do.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. If you had an unlimited budget, and you're going to like this one, unlimited budget on a personal passion project, what would it be?
What I would love to do is charter a private jet, take my entire family to Africa and do a picture safari and a hunting safari.
Ooh,
Wow.
very cool.
Man.
And then go to Cape Town, South Africa, get in a shark cage and see how close I can get to a great white.
Are you
And
kidding?
You've lost me.
And life insurance.
And we're lost. You've lost
And
me.
here comes the life insurance.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Here comes the life insurance policy. Good.
No.
How close you get to a great white
Yeah.
shark.
Oh my
Man,
gosh.
that's pretty good. All right, last but not least, Yellowstone or Landman?
Oh my gosh, that is so difficult.
Right?
You got to pick
Because I
one.
love both.
They're
I know.
both really
I
good.
mean, Beth is a boss ass
Mhm.
bitch.
That's right.
She is.
But so's that lawyer lady chick from Landman too.
Yes. And Billy Bob,
The best, man.
man.
Kills it.
And
So
then, Fort Worth, Texas,
Mhm.
I'd probably have to do Landman.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
A
Landman.
good one.
That's a
So
dude,
good.
it's so good.
They all drive Ford F-250 trucks, man.
That's
Mhm.
it. Yeah, that's it. I
Very
traded
cool.
in my Ford, man. I got a Dodge Ram TRX now.
All right.
Vroom, vroom.
Here you go.
Why'd I do the vroom, vroom? What am I doing over there?
Look,
I have
Jenna's
too much caffeine, man.
she's
That's-
like, please don't.
I'm on
please
like
don't.
coffee number 7 and I'm drinking a Coca-Cola.
Yeah. She's
Oh
like,
boy.
she's like, please don't.
You're a Ford guy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Always,
I like
always
Fords.
been.
Yeah.
Always been.
I do like Fords. I do.
I know.
The Raptors are cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Always been.
I like that Tremor too.
Yeah, the Tremor one's cool too.
Those are neat
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good product. Well,
Well, thank
Hector,
you.
man, this has been awesome. Do you have any final thoughts, comments?
Well, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is something that's much needed for our industry
Mhm.
as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Someone getting started, someone that's got tenure, someone that's got our experience combined. So I want to say thank you for taking the effort to do this, because this is a lot of work, and y'all have been gracious hosts.
Thank you for
So,
being here in
First
studio.
class.
Man,
Primera clase. Primera clase.
you do have a very good
I love
accent.
it. You do.
You really do. Amazing. Hector, you're a stud. And man, this is going to be a fun one too.
You'll see, man. You'll see.
Yeah.
We're gonna do great things together.
Amen to that.
So
Amen
just
to
tell
that.
tell people hide and watch. Okay?
Yeah.
Hide and watch.
That's right. The best is yet to come.
Your favorite line.
One of them.
Mm.
My very favorite
Oh
line
boy,
is
here we go.
your attitude determines your altitude.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
favorite.
Good one.
It's all about attitude
Amen.
and energy.
Okay. We'll
Just
be
like,
here all
oh,
day.
okay.
We'll be
On-
here
on
all day,
that note-
folks.
On that
Yeah,
note,
that's right. On that note, Hector, thank you so much
No,
for
thank
all
you,
the
brother.
for all the listeners. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
And
Sponsors, we appreciate
sponsors.
you.
you guys can actually watch this episode on YouTube.
You can.
Hit the red subscribe button if you'd like. No pressure. Yeah, Apple Podcast, Spotify. You can listen to the show as well anywhere you want to go on the road.
love it.
Take us with you.
Hit pause, hit play, hit rewind, fast forward, whatever you want to do. Fast
Love
forward
it.
through my BS and just listen to Hector's good stuff. Good wisdom today, my guy.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, until next time, thank you.